Hi everyone, my name is Jeremy Jones, and I'll be discussing how social media has changed and reshaped media literacy in our society. In an era where apps like TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram have become main sources of our information, we have to ask, how is this constant flow of online content changing the way we understand and evaluate what we see? Traditionally, being media literate meant being able to access and analyze and evaluate messages on newspaper, TV, or film. But social media has changed that landscape. We no longer just consume media, we create and share it amongst ourselves. That means our media literacy must include understanding our own participation in the way we shape information and the way it circulates on the internet. In a foundational study by Huni Cho and her colleagues for a Public Medical Central article proposing a new model called social media literacy. They say it involves three key dimensions: the self, how our values and emotional influences what we share; the medium, how algorithms decide what we see; and reality, how we interpret and construct versions of the truth of online media. So literacy today isn't just spotting misinformation, it's recognizing how our networks, our platforms, and our behaviors shape the information in the environment itself. Even though social media literacy is crucial, research shows that most people are still underprepared for it. Polanco Levacan and Salvo Garrido found that literacy is inconsistently taught and often limited to technical skills in their Hub Medical research article. The Center of Information and Research on Civic Learning and Engagement reports that young people increasingly use social media platforms for political news, but struggle to recognize biases and credibility. Without stronger education in these areas, will risk confusing the popularity with the truth. This lack of preparedness has real consequences. According to the American Public University, individuals without the digital media literacy to engage with this content are more likely to fall for misinformation, fraud, and manipulation. That vulnerability does not just affect the individual persons themselves, it affects the civic engagement, public trust, and even the democracy itself. When people can't tell what's credible, what's misinformation, it will spread faster and faster and deeper and deeper. To move forward, we must rethink, what does it mean to be literate in this digital era? Education should teach not only how to read media, but how to read ourselves within the media space. That means examining our biases, our emotional reactions, and the way algorithms personalize our experiences. The true literacy now includes self-awareness, empathy, as much as fact-checking and research. In the end, social media literacy is about empowerment and critical thinking. It is about understanding these systems and these algorithms, understanding ourselves and our own personal beliefs, and using that knowledge to think critically. If we can teach these skills broadly, social media will become a safe space to be informed and discuss instead of a potentially manipulative one. That's how we preserve empathy, critical thinking, and informed citizenship into the digital world. These are my sources. I thank them for being informed and providing a unique perspective on this topic. And I thank you, the viewer, for engaging with this project. I hope you have a pleasant day, and I hope you have learned something to stay informed in this social media landscape. Thank you and goodbye.